Today, the Norton City Schools football program is pushing back against a state decision that will change their team ranking and seeding in the playoffs. Annabelle Childers breaks down the controversial policy change impacting football programs across Ohio.
Tonight, Norton High School fans will cheer on their team, which up until now has been #1 in their division. But Norton's undefeated season and #1 ranking are about to change. And not because of tonight's outcome, but because of a policy switch just enacted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Thursday, OHSAA sent this message to high school athletic directors, saying all canceled games this season would now be recorded as forfeits in the rating system used to rank teams for playoff seeding. They wrote, "You will see some changes in the Harbin Ratings in the next couple of days for canceled games earlier in the season." When Norton read that message, officials said, whoa, we are not okay with this. And they wrote a letter to OHSAA explaining why. Back in August, Norton City Schools canceled their first scheduled game of the season because of widespread illness in the district. The district says they sought and received guidance from the OHSAA prior to the game, confirming that a cancellation would be recorded as no contest and therefore not count against the team's record. But they say now OHSAA is going back on their word. In the letter, they asked the state association to reconsider. I reached out to OHSAA today to see if they would. They responded, "We understand that it's not ideal to make this change in Week 10, but due to a number of cancellations late in the season that we counted as forfeit, we needed to go back and adjust some decisions from earlier in the season. We understand that doing this in Week 10 is not ideal, but we needed to be consistent with our current policy."
Now, this policy change returns the classification system to the way it was before the COVID-19 pandemic. And to be clear, Norton is not the only football program that is going to be impacted by this policy change. It's one of more than a dozen programs that could see their seeding change right as we head into the playoffs. Christy?
All right, good to know. Annabelle, thank you so much.